Alright, we've got a lot of exciting stuff going on here, and today I thought I'd just take a break from our normal content and share some of these big changes that we're working on. Now, they're particularly around our website, bestlaptop.deals. If you are unaware, we've built a hub for laptop buying. Basically, we're trying to demystify online shopping. No more 300,000 search results, instead just clear recommendations that make it easy to find what you're looking for. There's no fake reviews, there's no sponsored search results crowding out real ones, just the real pros and cons of each laptop from people who've actually used and tested them. Not only this, but we're also giving you the information that you need to get the best deal. We have a price tracker right there that tracks prices across retailers. We show you when a laptop's price makes it a good or great deal, and you can even set custom price drop notifications. Well, what's new? We've just launched our own community. It's going to be a great place to get personalized recommendations, and it's going to be an even better place for us to engage with you. Look, there is a bit of a genesis for this. Basically, I found Reddit just really troublesome for laptop buying. I've seen so many instances of Redditors giving advice on a laptop that they probably haven't even used, or just saying things that are wrong. And on Reddit, guys, we can't correct it. Reddit is extremely unfriendly to professional reviewers. They often ban us for self-promotion if I say something like, "Here's our video showing you that this laptop has an issue." There's also no real way of knowing who you're getting answers from. Is the person a trusted community member who really knows about laptops? Or is it just someone who is posting an affiliate link so that they can get commission? This leads me to my next big issue with laptop buying subreddits. If we spend time to write a detailed response to someone's question and we post an affiliate link on Reddit, we're banned. I believe that people would love to get free advice from a professional reviewer, and given that it costs you guys absolutely nothing additional to buy from an affiliate link, I don't think most people would mind that we get compensated for helping you out. Funnily enough, Reddit even protects spammers of affiliate links. I tried to reinstate the subreddit Best Laptop Deals, which was inactive. My original plan was to use that as our community, but instead of handing it over to me, who requested the reinstatement, they reinstated it and gave it to someone else. Guess what that moderator has been posting? His own affiliate links that literally violate the rules of the very subreddit he is moderating. And I'm willing to bet he hasn't even used the laptops he is recommending either. Anyway, guys, I'm a business person. There is no point crying over something that is completely out of our control. What we need to do is just build a better laptop buying community. So, on our one, you'll see a special user group called Professional Reviewers. These people are allowed to post their own affiliate links if they provide a genuine answer to your question. This group will of course be invite only and will be thoroughly vetted. You're talking about people like Jared's Tech and many other YouTubers that you probably know. In addition to that, we'll also have a group of technical experts who we know just gives good advice. Again, thoroughly vetted. Also, our community will be moderated by real people, not bots. Our super moderators are actually paid so that they have the time to resolve your issues. And all moderators on the site are instructed to be nice. No sudden shadow banning without an explanation or an opportunity to fix what you've done wrong. All I ask is if you do want individual advice, please post it publicly, don't message me privately. One of the biggest issues that I face in this business is that people message me and I'm tempted to respond, and sometimes I do. I want to help people, but someone else might have the same question as you. If I respond to one person, I'm not helping many. So post your questions publicly. I or one of the team will try to respond, that's if we can. And hopefully, our responses will get picked up by search algorithms and AI tools. That way, high quality information can be propagated and hopefully more people will find out about our little operation here. Look, the other advantage of having a community is that we can ask you guys questions, as I already mentioned. Here's an example. We are constantly trying to improve our testing. We've read numerous comments that our battery life results are just longer than you guys are actually getting in the real world. We do dim our screens to 200 nits of brightness when testing battery life. Back when I started this YouTube channel, laptops displays, they just weren't very bright, so that was pretty reasonable. Nowadays though, laptops, they have brighter screens and they do have significantly longer battery life, so I don't think people are dimming their screen as much. That's when unplugged. So my question is, should we increase the brightness that we test at, say, to 300 nits? It will drain the battery faster and hopefully give you guys a more realistic result. Also, when it comes to game testing, we always test at ultra settings. My 2 cents, I think you can't really tell when settings are up from high to ultra. When it comes to a laptop with a mid-range GPU and a high 2560 by 1600 resolution panel, which many of them now have, to drive this, I just think it may be unnecessary. I think most people aren't going to be able to tell the difference, as I said, between high and ultra, and they'd probably prefer more frames to make use of that fast refresh rate display. Also, by testing at ultra, we're kind of making the 8GB of VRAM laptops just look a lot worse than they actually are. I'm not saying that I agree with Nvidia here in giving you so little VRAM, I absolutely don't, but you can game very well if you just dial down those settings. Look, I've already created a community post to discuss both of these. We want to hear from you. Head over there, tell us what you think. Alright, that's enough about the community. Here's some other cool things that are happening on the site. One of the biggest ones that we've been working on super hard is improving the accuracy of our pricing. Laptop sales, they happen very quickly, and we need to ensure that we're up to date. We've already hired an additional person to perform a daily quality control check. And if you do see a price that isn't right, there is a button to report it, so please do. Look, if we're telling you that our website is the best place to go to find the best price on a laptop, guys, we better have the correct prices. The next big improvement is around our UX. Our best of lists are getting a complete makeover. Basically, each list will show you the top 10 laptops for that specific use case. And then if you want more recommendations, you can apply filters. This will filter down all laptops marked as viable for that use case, not just the top 10. Obviously, you need to have a bigger dataset to work with if you're going to apply filters. Don't worry though, if one of our top 10 is in your filter, you'll still see it clearly marked. We've also redesigned our product pages so that you can see prior generations of a laptop. That way, you can check if last year's model is just as good as this year's and see if you can get a discount by buying that older model. Alright, other than that, we're working on two big new features. The first is international support. Many of you just aren't in the USA and you've told us that you want a site like ours. Guys, we are laser focused on launching in Europe, India, Canada, and Australia. But to do this right, we need to set up relationships with a ton of new stores. We need local bank accounts, and importantly, we need people to analyze prices. When we call out that a laptop's price is a good or great deal, we need to know what constitutes a good or great deal in that specific local market. So we need pricing analysts. Heck, we also need to review different laptops. For example, the Yoga Pro 7, very popular laptop outside the USA, but it isn't even sold here. Look, doing this right, it is a big lift and we want to get it right. Who's going to go to a website when you go there, everything's wrong, you're not going to come back. So this is coming out, but we do need a little more time. Now, the other big initiative that we are working on is to give you access to our test data. Say you want to see how the new Legion 7i compares to the Zephyrus G16 in real-world gaming, bam, you can just generate your own graphs. And what I like about this is you can see our test results before our full review videos have been published. They often take a couple of weeks. But some good news for you. We aren't going to wait for this full feature to be developed to share our data with you. Going forward, we're actually going to be adding a link to our product pages so you can download our graph set. It will be right next to the link to watch our video. Well, this video has gone a bit longer than I would have thought, but I hope you found it interesting to see what we're working on. Moral of the story, guys, it's a lot. A lot is going on here. And if you want to help, there is something super easy that you can do. And no, it's not just getting subscribed. What will actually help is sharing our website, sending it to your classmates, maybe a family member, or even a work colleague. And funnily enough, even a simple Reddit post will go a long way. And I just want to end with the following and just say thank you. Thank you for following us on this crazy journey as we try to build something really special. I think that we're solving a real-world problem that a lot of people have in picking a laptop and getting the best deal on one. And on that note, I'm going to end. So go do something awesome with your day, and I will catch you later.